Hello, and thank you so much for joining me for Time Together with Upcycling. Today is Thankful Thursday, and I am super thankful to be able to be sharing with you a couple of crafts that we've been able to make at home. What I usually do is in the evenings, I bring you into my at-home studio so that you can see how I have been upcycling a lot of the things that I would normally throw out. So, what we're doing during the week is we are turning trash into treasure. So, a couple of housekeeping things is um, this is upcycling, and I have been asked a couple of times how do you pronounce it, and it is upcycle. It sounds like upcycling except without the ng. And then um, tools that we're going to be using are going to be plastic bags, scissors, crochet hook. If you are on YouTube, please subscribe. I believe that the subscribe button is somewhere down here right now. If you are on LinkedIn or Facebook, please follow. If you're not there and you're watching on YouTube, can you head on over there if you do happen to have an account on any one of those three for now? I really appreciate you. All right, so let's go on ahead and get this down. So I wanted to share with you just a couple of things that we've been working on behind the scenes. And this is one of those baskets that I'm going to be adding the plastic cover to. I'm trying to find a ruler that I put over to the side earlier, and see how wide. So it looks like we're just under 2 inches, about an inch and 3/4 of diameter for this basket. This basket is about an inch and a little bit over an inch and a half. And that's just to show how tiny they are. They're still bigger than a bottle cap. They're still a lot bigger than a bottle cap. What I am going to be doing is I'm going to be transplanting my plants that are in much smaller containers into these bigger containers, and hopefully they will then be good to go. We'll see what happens then. I'll be taking care of them afterwards. Yesterday I had shown you that I wanted to make a more contrasting string that I want to put on this basket that we haven't finished yet. And since it's blue, I have 3 options or 3 color options for making this contrasty string. So first of all, this is the basket that I made. And you can see that here is a bow that was made from plarn that was braided. That's it. And I showed you how to start the plarn on, or the braid on Monday from this set of filming. I am so sorry. I'm feeling really tired this evening. All right, so pep up. All right, so I have a size 7 crochet hook, and I have the rest of my yarn. So this is 3 pieces of plarn, plastic yarn, that has been crocheted together to make a braid, and that is going to fit all the way around this, and then I'm going to tie it into a little bow and make it look like this. So the part of the plastic bag that I am using, as I'm trying not to show off people's advertisements, so sorry, is this part right here. This part is cut off, and then what I use is this center part of the bag. And then what happens is you end up getting these strips, and they're closed on the sides, and all you need to do is just weave them together. You see me weaving them together on yesterday's and the day before, and also on Monday. All right, so what I'm going to do is I'm just going to go ahead and get started. A couple of things to note is I always get the string around my hook the same way. So I don't go one way for one loop and then the other way for another one. It's always the same way. I grab my string with my pinky very lightly, and it just helps me to keep control over it. Let's see. Can you see the big piece here? If you can see, there's that V right there. And that's what I put the hook through. So if I put it any other way, it's going to catch and I won't be able to pull my work through. But if I take my work and I go around every time the same way, and then I hook onto my work, right? I'm hooked on, and then I pull it through the widest opening. Sometimes you gotta, there you go. It goes right through. We have a little under 2 minutes left until we reach 10 minutes. And I've been trying to get these recordings to around 10 minutes, a little bit over. If you look at our treasure trove of videos, they've all been separated out for you on our home page. We have got over 40 videos, over 400 minutes of watch time, just for you. I know holidays are coming up and you're going to want to do something, right? We have tons of different ideas of different types of art projects that you can do with things that you would normally throw out. So tonight we're working with plastic bags that we turn into plarn. And then crochet together into all sorts of things that we want. Let's see if I can get this last little piece. This is where it gets a little bit tricky, trying to get that last little piece in. If I had it. Okay, there we go. There's that last little piece. It's been looped through. And so there is that. Very tiny full braid. Pretty even. I'm still, I would say I'm still a novice to intermediate. It's all about the same size. Well, I have started and stopped on this one, so it does look a little bit different, odd. Different strength, textures, pull through. I don't know what you call it. The loops are not the same size. This one looks really good. This is from another time. This is probably all the way through from beginning to end, just done at one time. And it doesn't really matter how neat or how not neat the loop is. It gets covered. For the most part. So that was our time together with Upcycling this evening. What I did was I showed you how to finish a braid. That's all we've done, is just we've made a braid this week. Tomorrow what I'm going to do is I have already this braid ready for us to go on ahead and put this into our basket and finish tying it. And that's what we're going to be doing tomorrow. So thank you so much for joining me for time together with Upcycling. Today was Thankful Thursday. If you have any ideas on any projects that you would like to see that you have seen before and you'd like for us to bring back, please leave us a comment. You can also direct message us through LinkedIn. And